Good morning. Finally, we are here. Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy to have this Korean workshop at 중앙 University. And then, when we had this plan at the beginning, actually we didn't expect we had this wonderful signing ceremony at the same time. But yeah, everything went very well. And then, yeah, we can have this signing ceremony and then do workshop together. So, yeah, first part of this workshop, we'll have a signing ceremony. So, first, Professor Chang Gi-chung will introduce what is the I-CAU between Fermilab and the CAU.
Okay. All right, it's wonderful to be here to our university. And then I will also recognize Liz from Fermilab and Cheng-Ju from Lawrence Berkeley Laboratory, and then Steve Manley from University of Rochester. So they came a long way for one day meeting here. Okay. So not many people understand what this I-CAU is. So I'm going to give you this brief introduction before we actually sign exam. I-CAU is short for International Cooperative Research and Development Agreement. And this is the cover page of the documents where President will sign. So this I-CAU is an agreement between Fermilab and an external institution to work together on research and development. This is a general, very high-level agreement that lays out broad framework to further specific agreements in the future through a series of annexes. So once this one is signed, you can talk about more details how we're going to work together. You could even include other universities, and so it's very flexible, but it lays out groundwork for future engagement. And it is a tool jointly developed by DOE for Fermilab to support LVNF, Dune, and other cases collaborations. Now, some other DOE laboratory also have CAU. They utilize it for their endeavors. But this is particularly now, this particular I-CAU is developed for Fermilab. So when the external institution is outside the US, this is a case for 중앙 University. It requires a DOE approval, and which was the case. This is why actually this took very, very long time. I'm going to give you a little bit of a process of how long it took. First discussion of I-CAU was in 2016 when 중앙 University was admitted to Dune collaboration. And then Joe Licken, who is the deputy director of Fermilab, and myself, we were start discussing trying to support that 중앙 University's activities in Korea and within the Dune collaboration. So that discussion started, and we started that I-CAU process. This is 2 years ago. And then 2017, I visited here to discuss I-CAU in June. And then the 2017, Alex Markovits became the first Chief Strategic Partnership Officer of Fermilab. And so when the I-CAU process was a little bit stalled, she came in, trying to push that again. She came from after serving Obama White House and the U.S. Department of Energy. And so she had really good understanding of the government. Then it was pushed through, but it was still taking a long time. And July this year, Alison and myself visited here at CAU. And then September, with this exchange, that CAU delegate visited Fermilab, that including CAU President Chang-Soo Kim, Dr. Chang-Soo Kim, and Dr. Won-Young Kim, who is the Dean of Research Affairs and President of the Industry Academic Cooperation Foundation. We have a long title here. And then Professor Seon Kim, who is the CAU Dune group leader. Also, she's the Dune Korea representative. So here is the photo of myself and Alison here and visiting CAU. And then here's the CAU delegate. Here they are going down underground in the Fermilab to Newman beam tunnel. We took a selfie actually. It came out very nicely. And here's the tunnel they are standing. I called it the Kim Trio. Kim Trio. And this is, we had at the time, iCrater was not ready, so we had a tentative agreement signing ceremony. Here, this is the Fermilab director, Nigel Lockyer. And here's that nice backdrop for Fermilab that we had that signing ceremony. So, finally, the September and November, we had a final push. Now, part of the reasons why we had this June Korea workshop, it's actually a symposium format, and that is that we wanted to have some kind of impetus to push DOE to finish this approve iCrater process. Without any special occasion, these kind of things can just sit there, doesn't move, all right? So that strategy worked, and we made a final push, especially Hima Ramamurthy. She is the chief of staff at the Office of Director here. She has put in a huge amount of effort, calling DOE basically every day, and this important event is coming, and then you need to approve this. So that strategy worked, and then only a week ago, this iCrater was approved, okay? So I just got the email from Hima saying that, oh, it got approved. I didn't believe it, but so. So this one was approved, and then I want to make sure that we need to thank the entire Fermilab directorate team. And as I told you, Joe Licken, deputy director, was the first one we talked about this, and Allison came in and then had another big push, and finally Hima really made it finally work. So I would like to thank them, even though they are not here. But Liz, when you go back, please tell them that we were really thanking them. So here is the message from Dr. Nigel Lockyer. He can't be here today, so he's signing this. Can you give me the?
Good morning. I have just signed an international cooperative research and development agreement between Fermi National Laboratory in the United States and Changwon University, South Korea. I'd like to thank the Department of Energy for supporting this process and approving this agreement. The iCrater allows the university and Fermilab to begin working in a number of areas of research and development. There's exchange of students, there's exchange of equipment, there's the beginnings of a major neutrino project here in the United States called the Deep Underground Neutrino Experiment, which Changwon University is becoming involved in. I would like to thank President Kim for visiting Fermilab a number of months ago. We had fruitful discussions on the beginning of this process, and this iCrater represents a culmination of those discussions. I'd also like to thank President Kim for this wonderful present, the Gaiageum, which is made at his university, and that we've been displaying proudly here at Fermilab since his visit. I'd like to wish everybody a nice day.
I think we need to work on his Korean a little bit. His pronunciation is okay, but it was wonderful that he did that. So now we can have a signing, actual signing. There are two documents, and each of them has two places to sign. So. See, I have actually Nigel here.
He may come
No,
here.
he does not know. You are no. Look behind you.
Okay.
No, look behind you.
Oh, okay.
So he's with you. No, when signing is done, I'm alone.
디셈블? 똑같은 날짜로 Okay, all done.
Yeah, one is for you and one to take. So this is representing Fermilab, so you can give that copy to her.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Good? Okay.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and to our distinguished guest. Although he is not here, the Dr. Nigel Lockyer, the director of Fermilab, and Dr. Liz Sexton Kennedy, and Professor Chang Gi-jung of Stony Brook University, and Dr. Cheng Chu Stefan Lin of Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, and Professor Stephen Manley from University of Rochester, and welcome to 중앙 University, all of you. And our school has always been a home for researchers. And we are very glad to welcome all of you researchers to our school today. In September, as Professor Chang Gi-jung said, I visited the Fermilab in Chicago and agreed to sign an international cooperation of research and development agreement, what is called CREDA, for Dune experiment. And I'm glad that I can return the favor by inviting all of you here today and finally make this agreement happen today. The Fermilab, as you know, is a leading laboratory that has created new paradigms in the history of particle physics. The achievements made by Fermilab have greatly contributed to our understanding of grand cosmos. And I am excited for the new discoveries that will come from the Dune experiment. It is my understanding that the Dune experiment that we will be working on will drive a new era of particle physics for the many decades to come. 2018 marks the 100th anniversary of 중앙 University. We are not only delighted to be the first Korean university to participate in the Dune experiment, but to be starting this collaboration in such a meaningful year for us. As part of our new vision for the next centennial, we are focusing on fostering creative and talented professionals in various areas, including physics, engineering, art, and many others. And this collaboration will be the first cornerstone for our new vision, as this will further inspire and motivate a continued research cooperation. All members of 중앙 University are excited for this invaluable collaboration between our school and Fermilab. 중앙 University will strive as a hub for global cooperation with other Korean universities. I will also put my utmost effort to ensure the success of the Dune experiment, as I promised in September. I look forward to the beginning of this collaboration between 중앙 University and Fermilab, and I sincerely wish for the success of this experiment. Thank you very much.
We are going to have a photo with the president and our invited speakers.
Let's take a look.
고생하셨습니다.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. 수고하셨습니다.